Tylenol
Antifa is going to be designated a domestic terrorist
can be
organization.
associated
The president intends to sign
with
that
a
executive
very
order very soon, as soon as it's drafted, as soon as
risk of
today,
autism.
later this afternoon.
So taking Tylenol
and this is something the president campaigned on, because we have seen a rise in violence perpetuated by Antifa.
For this
radical
reason,
people
they
across
are
this country who
strongly
subscribe to
recommending
this
that
group.
women limit
And unfortunately,
Tylenol
it's
use
gone
during
widely
pregnancy
uncovered
unless
by many
medically
in the legacy media. It also
necessary.
went completely ignored by the previous
for instance,
administration.
in cases
Not
of
anymore.
extremely
Not only,
high
as you
fever,
mentioned, were the bullet casings
that you feel you
subscribed
can't
with
tough it out, you
Antifa
can't
mottos,
do it. I
if you
guess
will,
there's
in
that.
the heinous
It's a
assassination
small
of Charlie. But there
number
have
of
also
cases, I
been
think.
more examples
But
than I
if
could
you
read off
can't
for you
tough it out,
here
if you can't
in this
do it,
briefing room today of violence from Antifa. I will just read a
that's
few. In July
what you're gonna have to do. You'll
2025,
take
several members of an
Tylenol,
Antifa cell
but it'll be
ambushed and
very
opened
sparingly.
fire on officers at an
Could be,
ICE facility in
something that's
Alvarado,
very dangerous to
Texas,
the
shooting one
woman's
officer in the
health.
neck.
In other words, a fever
Also,
that's
in July
very, very,
2025, 3 Antifa members were
dangerous and
charged with assaulting a
ideally a
police officer
doctor's
during a violent
decision,
riot
'cause I think you
outside an
shouldn't take
ICE
it.
facility
You
in
shouldn't take it
Portland,
during the entire
which for
pregnancy.
weeks
Then they
prior
tell you
had been
that
under
toward the end of the
siege from the
pregnancy,
local
you shouldn't
Antifa
take it
terror
during the
cell.
entire-
In
and
February
you shouldn't give the
2024,
child
a
the Tylenol every
transgender
time he
Antifa
goes, he's
terrorist
born.
detonated an
He goes and
explosive
has a
device
shot.
outside of the office
You shouldn't
of the
give a
Republican
Tylenol to
Attorney
that
General of
child.
Alabama. In
All
July
pregnant women
2023,
should talk to
Antifa
their
members
doctors
linked
for
to
more
abortionist
information
group
about
Jane's
limiting the use
Revenge
of this medication
firebombed pro-life
while
facilities and
pregnant. So
vandalized
ideally, you don't
churches.
take it at all,
In
but if you
January
have to,
2022,
you
a
can't tough it
suspected
out. If
Antifa
there's
member
a
was
problem,
arrested for
you're gonna
bringing
end
a
up doing
pipe
it.
bomb to a
Tylenol.
pro-Trump event. In January 2021, an
pregnancy can
Antifa
be
supporter threatened to
associated
shoot police officers
with
and
a
Trump
very
supporters outside of the Florida
increased
State Capitol building.
risk of
Again, I
autism.
could continue to list many more
So taking
examples
Tylenol
for those in the room who don't believe this is a serious threat to American safety
not
and our
good.
national security.
All
But
right,
this
I'll say
administration
it's
knows that
not
it
good.
is. That's why the president will be signing this order.
For this
And we will also
reason,
be
they
most
are
importantly looking at
strongly
who is
recommending that
funding
women limit
Antifa and who
Tylenol
is
use during
funding these
pregnancy
other
unless
violent
medically
left-wing groups that we've seen
necessary.
perpetuate so much
That's,
crime and mayhem
for
across our
instance, in
country.
case